All right, now, dig.
Alright, what's up everybody? Setup Man coming at you today from Dover, driving an Xfinity car in test session mode and bringing you a preset or slider setup. With this setup, I have ran a 23.5, which is kind of surprising because I ran a 23.6 with no adjustments, so I'm about a tenth quicker than I am just a stock setup, which usually you can gain a little more time than that. But I did a full fuel run. Now, not a long run because I'm on 4 times wear here, but I tested it over the course of a full fuel run. And over the course of a full fuel run, I was like 3 seconds quicker. So I don't know if it holds on better or if it's just more a case of it's like a tenth quicker every single lap. But right there is the 23.5 I was looking for right off the bat. So let's talk about how I get around Dover. Then I will pull onto pit road and talk about the pit road adjustments. I am going to tell you this is a slider of 4. So I number them 1 through 9, with 1 being tightest, 9 being loosest, and this is 4, so it's 1 to the left of center, just a little bit on the tight side. But coming in here, there is kind of a hump in the track that you can kind of feel when you're at speed, but it's so subtle you really don't notice it when you're going slow here. But right after that hump is when I lift. I lift and try to get the car to settle to the bottom. I'm pretty much all the way out of the throttle. Then once I get the car settled, I mash the gas. I'm not subtle at all. I just mash the gas. If the car pushes up a little bit in the middle, I'm not real concerned about it. I'm more concerned about exit. As long as you get the car back down to the bottom when you're on exit, you're in pretty good shape. And the other thing is you want to get the car rotated in the middle. So sometimes it's better to just stay off the gas an instant longer, just a fraction of a second longer to make sure the car gets rotated. Because when you're coming out, you want to be on the bottom and you want the car to be headed like this. You don't want it to be on the bottom but headed up here, and you got a lot of turning to do. And when you're coming out, you want to be straightening the wheel up. You're going to be in trouble if you're coming out of the corner and you got the wheel turned dead left as hard as it'll go. That's why you got to get it rotated in the middle, and why you maybe stay off the gas just a fraction longer than you think you need to. Going into turn 1 and turn 3, they're very symmetrical. Maybe turn 1 is a little bit tighter because of pit road, but about right here is where that hump is. You got the same hump at this end of the straightaway that you have at the other end. Right after that hump, you let off the gas, let the car settle to the bottom, get back on the gas, and again mash the gas. Don't ease onto it. And then again, if it pushes up in the middle, not a big deal. But what gets you in trouble at Dover is not rotating the middle. If you don't rotate the middle, one of 2 things happen. Either one, you're coming off the corner and you're turning the wheel dead left as hard as it will go, and as the tires wear, that's going to get you loose. If you're turning dead left coming off this corner, if you're turning it dead left with old tires, you're going to get loose and you're going to spin. Either that, or if you didn't get it rotated in the middle, it's not going to turn and you're going to come up here and slam into the wall. So that's why you have to be patient before you get back in the throttle. About the only other tip I have is, especially on new tires, I talked about lifting, but it's not like you have to go boom and off the throttle. You can kind of ease your way and roll out of the throttle. You can take, a second and a half from full throttle to off throttle to kind of just roll out of it, because you don't have to be off of it immediately. You can roll out of it and you still got plenty of time to get the car rotated and roll the middle. So yeah, you can kind of roll out of the throttle. You don't have to just lift off all at once. Those are my tips for Dover. Let's go to pit road, and again, this is a 4, so it is 1 to the left of center, and let's see what we got here. I went up 3 clicks on tape, or 2 clicks, I'm sorry. You go up 3 clicks, but it gets really close to overheating, so you can play with that and see what you think, but it gets really close to overheating. I am down 3 clicks on the wedge, and then what I've got is the left sides are at the default. The right sides are up 2 point some odd pounds, but I went from I think 47.50 to 50 here and 47.75 to 49. So just up a little bit on the right sides. Left sides are default. Took the wedge down to try to get it to turn a little bit better. And went up on the tape just to create some downforce. But that's what I got for Dover. Let's check out the garage. And you can see that you can see there I am at a 4. That would be a 5 in the middle, so I'm 1 click to the left of middle. So hope that helps you guys. Hope it works for you. Seemed pretty stable over the long run. Again, what I noticed was it was only a 1/10 quicker than I had without adjustments, but over the course of I think it was a 16 or 17 lap fuel run, whatever it was, I wrote down every lap, and over the course of a fuel run, I was like 3 seconds quicker when I compared pre-adjustment to after adjustment. So that little bit of time that you gain every lap adds up over the course of a fuel run. So with that being said, hope this works for you. Hope you win races, run fast laps, all that good stuff. And with that, I will end this video by telling you guys thanks for the support and have a great day.